Welcome to a new video and a new trap. E4, E6, French defense, knight C3, D5, knight F3, C5, D4, knight F6, E5, and knight F2, D7. And this is the classical variation or classical system. D takes C5, bishop takes C5, bishop D3, knight C6, bishop F4, and castles. And in this position, castling is a bad move and tactical blunder, because better is to play f6 before castling in this position particularly. So now let's see how white take the advantage of this situation and this tactical blunder. So bishop takes h7. As we mentioned before, this is a typical sacrifice on h7 in this position, especially when the bishop is on c5, not on e7, to protect the g5 square. So there's many variations here. In case king takes h7, knight g5 check, king g6 or king g8. Let's analyze king g8, queen h5, rook e8, queen f7, king h8, queen h5, king g8, queen h7, king f8, queen h8, king e7, and queen g7 checkmate. So this is the first variation. The second one, in case king play to g6 or move to g6, queen to d3 check, f5 blocking, knight e6 attacking the queen and gaining a pawn, and attacking also the bishop on c5. Knight d takes e5, also attacking the queen. Queen to g3 check, knight to g4 blocking, knight take d8, and bishop takes f2. Of course, now forking the king and the queen. Queen f2, knight f2, knight c6, knight h1, knight e5, and with check and gaining material, and also the knight on h1 is somehow imprisoned, or is going to be lost after castling, and maybe bishop to e3, protecting the f2 square, and actually winning for white. So back to the game. In the game, actually, black didn't take the sacrifice and didn't accept the sacrifice on h7. So king to h8, knight to g5, of course. Now the standard maneuver and typical attack for white in this position. Knight to g5, g6, queen to g4, king g7, knight f7, of course, now destroying the protection pawn structure around the king. Knight c to e5, bishop e5, knight e5, knight e5, bishop to f2 check, king e2, queen f6, also all these moves to protect the g6 square. Knight takes g6, and after this, actually black resigned, because there is many threats, and the rook under attack, and also the bishop, and many threats, and discover check for the king, and too many threats to handle. So after this move, knight to g6, actually black resigned, and white won a very beautiful game. But it's kind of lack of knowledge in the theory of this position. So after bishop to f4, better, or it's good to play f6 before castling. So castling is wrong in this position. So after castling, tactical blunder, bishop takes h7, and very strong attack for white. So this is our video for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next video and next trap. Bye.